What's up, everybody? This is where I usually film at, and my table is completely covered up right now by this box here. You see, it's originally for an office chair, and inside of this box, there's supposed to be at least 50 Funko Pops. So, my friend of mine knew that I was on the lookout for some random pops because, of course, I do giveaways, and not just here on YouTube, not just with Patreon. It's just in general, I like to keep some extra pops on hand, and then sometimes I will look out for friends and coworkers and so on. So yeah, they found this listing on Facebook Marketplace. I'd never purchased from anybody with Facebook Marketplace previously, but this deal was just too good to pass up. So it's at least 50 Funko Pops, and I paid $75. So even if there's nothing too special in this box, I mean, still definitely got my value out of it already. And the reason why it was so cheap is because the people that sold it, they're actually getting ready to move right now. They need to make some room quickly, you know, and I can understand that. I mean, with the collection I have, trying to move my full collection, I don't know about that. It might be easier to actually let go of some of the things that I have. I think I would keep the majority of my collection, but it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And I'm sure a lot of you that are longtime Funko collectors can understand that. But yeah, we're going to get into this. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to film this here. I'll sit this somewhere beside me, and then I'll start pulling out these pops here. The only thing I know for sure is that there's definitely some Overwatch in here. With his posting, he did have the top opened up, and I could see some Overwatch pops, and you see one right there as well, it says Overwatch. I hope it's a lot more variety to it though, you know, but like I said, we'll see what's in here, and if I'm going to keep any of this, or you know, if I will be giving away the pretty much all of these. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to work it out, but like I said, let's get into the box and see what we actually have here. All right, so I've got the box off to the side, kind of a little bit behind me, because I want to kind of go in blind with this, and I'm just gonna, I already opened up the flask, so I'm just gonna reach back and start pulling out pops here one by one. Okay, so we're starting off with from Mass Effect Andromeda, Sarah Ryder Mask. This is a GameStop exclusive. And hold on, I do actually have some paper towel here on hand. I will kind of wipe these off here. All right, so Mass Effect Andromeda. I think I've played a little bit of the first Mass Effect, but wouldn't say that I am a fan of it. Oh, this actually does show it on the back. That doesn't always happen with exclusives, but you see it is back there on the back of this box. So yeah, definitely not one for me personally. I'll actually be kind of surprised if there's anything in here that I'm really a big fan of. But like I said, regardless, I'm going to find a home for these. Next one here is actually in a pop protector. Oh, so I used to have this set here. You see, this is the Harley Quinn and Popster. And yeah, I used to have the full set of these. There they are on the back. So I'm wondering if the others are in here. That'd be kind of funny if this full collection actually made its way back to me. So yeah, wiping it off there just a little bit. Okay. And I don't know how I feel about the Impopsters. I mean, I got rid of them just because there's so many other DC and Marvel pops that came along, so I kind of downsized at a certain point. Next up here, this is a pretty good one. We have here Todoroki. Now, I did start watching My Hero Academia. I did not stick with it though, but I did like some of it. It's just, I don't know. I think for one thing, streaming it on Hulu, it was not the best experience. But yeah, I did like some of the characters, and I know, of course, it has a huge fan base. They've done a lot of Todoroki though now at this point. All right, next up here, okay, we have a Marvel Gold Pop here. We have Gamora. This was the big thing for a minute here, the Chrome Pops, which people really got tired of. I mean, look at how many of them there are back there. The only one I think I kept, I'm pretty sure I kept the Black Panther one. Maybe an Iron Man, I can't remember for sure, but I never got too many of these to begin with, so I only kept a couple of them in my collection. I don't see myself keeping that particular one, even though I do like the character of Gamora. All right, next up here, Gollum. This is one, I think this is actually already in my prize pool. I can't remember, I might have the Chase in my prize pool. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, Gollum, of course, definitely a well-loved character. There's actually another movie on the way, I think, a movie centered around Gollum. I think it's The Search for Gollum or something like that. If you know anything about it, you can definitely share that in the comments. But that's one, I wouldn't keep it myself. I know I can find a home for that, definitely. Like I said, a lot of people like that character. Okay, let's see what we got here next. We have one that's definitely in my collection here. We have the Bombshell Harley Quinn. So I'm assuming, the seller here, obviously, it's got to be a Harley Quinn fan like me. But anything Harley Quinn, more than likely, I already have it. I'm not sure if there's much that I don't have in my collection for Harley Quinn. Oh, and I'm assuming, let me see if it actually says it here. This probably came from Second and Charles with that sticker on there. That's what their stickers look like at Second and Charles. Pretty good spot to go and find pops, but I will make sure I get the sticker off of there. If there's any stickers on any of these, I will make sure I take them off before I find a home for them. Or even if I decide to keep them, I'll get the stickers off. Okay, next up here we have another My Hero Academia pop. We have Ochako, and this might be, I'm assuming this is the first pop they did of her, because I'm looking at the designs here. The designs look pretty simple, so I would assume this is the first one they did. I am curious about the value on some of these, and who knows, after I get everything out of here, I know it would take a while to do, but maybe I will, I'm not gonna look up prices individually necessarily. The hard way, I should say, that if I can scan them into the Funko app and they come up, then maybe I'll do it that way. But yeah, if they don't all show, I'm not going to worry about it. Next up here, I'm actually not familiar with this property, Fairy Tail. Obviously, it's got to be an anime, but we have the character here, Wendy Marvel. Yeah, I definitely don't know this one. Some people seemed happy about it once it was announced that these pops were on the way, but I really can't gauge how popular it is. Okay, let's see what we got here next. And it definitely feels like the pops have probably shifted around from being moved around. Okay, Destiny, here we have Lord Shaxx. I was into Destiny for a while. I didn't really stick with it in the long run. I played through the first game. I played through the second game, and I was getting into the multiplayer, but at some point I just kind of lost interest in it. But I did like Lord Shaxx. Nice voice with that character. Some good voice work overall with Destiny 2. So yeah, even though I like this character, not sure if this is one I would keep. I am very curious now to see if there's any other Destiny pops in here. I remember when Crota first released, because it has a glow-in-the-dark chase, people were really going after that one like crazy there. There are some other cool characters here, but we'll see what happens. I do like Cade 6. I actually had Cade 6 in my collection for a while, and I still have a Cade 6 figure, but it's not a figure by Funko. Okay. Next up here, let's see, we got another Fairy Tail one. Ursa Scarlet, I guess is how you say that name there. Okay. All right, and yes, from the same set. I was checking the back there. Like I said, not much to say about Fairy Tail. Don't really know that property. Okay, another Fairy Tail one. This one, the Hot Topic exclusive Swim Time Happy. That's definitely a cute figure. And yeah, it still goes along with this set here. I wonder if these are the first Fairy Tail pops that came out. I actually don't know how many waves they've done with this property. I'm going to let you all know right now, there are so many pops here. I am going to have to start covering up some of these at some point. We got another Harley Quinn, and this is another one that I already have in my collection. See, there's a Hot Top exclusive with sort of her punk rock look. I do like this one, though. Definitely a fan of that look for her. Yeah, she looks pretty cool with that haircut going on. And I'm sure the Harley Quinn ones, I know there are a lot of other Harley Quinn fans, so it's going to definitely be easy to find a home for these, the ones I already have. This one, I don't think I really got into this set here, the Gamerverse Gamora. You see Guardians of the Galaxy, of course. So this is based on the Telltale series, which I don't think I played that one. Definitely not for Guardians of the Galaxy. I may have played some of the other Telltale games. I know I played The Walking Dead, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it. So they also had here, what does that say? Nala or Hala the Accuser, and then Rocket and Lila. Those two, their story in the third movie was very touching. But yeah, with the Gamerverse, I didn't really get into those. All right, let's see what we got here next. Is this another Fairy Tail one? Panther Lily. I like the design of this one here. Okay. Yeah, that weapon looks pretty cool, and this is part of that original set. No, actually, this is a different set now. Yeah, this is a different one going on, because I haven't seen that Frosh one there. So yeah, we got a different set going on. So maybe this is like a wave 2. I'm not sure. All right, got another one in a pop protector. Oh, this is actually another. Oh, okay, I remember this one. Yeah, the Harley Quinn and Popster, but this one is actually the Batman mold, though. Whereas that one is designed off of Batgirl. So yeah, this one is the Batman mold this time. So yeah, it was interesting that they did both designs like that for Harley Quinn. Really shows her popularity. Okay. All right, here we have Doctor Strange Target exclusive. This is his astral projection, which I think Funko, yeah, they did two of them. One of them is him floating. I actually prefer that one, and I might still have it in my collection. I know I've had it previously, so maybe it's still in my collection with some of my older Marvel pops. See that sticker again, maybe relating to Second and Charles, which is again, like I said, pretty cool retailer to go pop hunting. You can check to see if you have one in your area if you've never been there before. Then we got Frodo Baggins, which of course, you know, somebody, if they don't have this already, would be happy to get this into their collection. A lot of Lord of the Rings fans out there. And with another movie on the way, I think there, you know, could be some Lord of the Rings hype. Again, we'll see what happens with that. Okay. Then we have Overwatch here. We got a holiday made. This is a GameStop exclusive. She looks pretty cute in that outfit. I never got into Overwatch. I may have tried it out before, but I'm not really into shooters the way that I used to be. Yeah, that's the original set, I think, back there. Not 100% sure, though. But yeah, the holiday figure here, GameStop exclusive, that's a pretty cool one. And of course, like I said already, expect to see some more Overwatch from this box. Okay, then we got another Target exclusive, and this one is the child. I have a couple of pops of Grogu, or some people still say Baby Yoda. But I don't think I have this one. I don't think I have that sad look in my collection. Pretty cool figures back here. I do have a couple of those, I think. But yeah, this one, I don't think I need it just because I already have enough of Grogu, or, you know, the child in my collection. So don't think I'll worry about hanging on to that one. But yeah, a lot of people love Grogu. Okay, let's see here next. Got another fairy tale one. Have we completed a set yet? I don't know if I saw that one. I'm starting to block things from some now. Not sure if I saw Carla yet, but maybe that's in here somewhere. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, there's Carla. Okay, just happened to grab that one. Next. All right, and that is a pretty cute figure. Just, I don't know anything about the characters, though. All right, oh, we got another My Hero Academia one. Deku Training. Yeah, and already with this one, I mean, you see more detail to it than the one from the Todoroki from that other set that I showed you all previously. But I don't know. I'm saying that, but I don't want to dig through necessarily. But is that Todoroki from the set? I feel like they have Todorokis that have a lot more going on with them. Is that the same one? No, it's not the same one because the hair sculpt is different. So yeah, I'm not crazy. Like I said, I think they got a little more intricate with the designs as they went along, referring to Funko, of course. I think Funko got more intricate with the designs at some point. Okay, and again, you all be, you know, patient with me because, like I said, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit everything on here at one time. Next up here we got Suyu. Now I'm drawing a blank. Suyu has another name that she goes by, I think, but I'm just drawing a blank on that. I don't know the series well enough. And I don't even think I finished the first season. I watched the majority of it, I think. But yeah, this one appears to be from the original set again. Okay. All right. Okay. And we got Tenya here. I think some people are a big fan of Tenya. I know Tenya is a pretty serious character. That's what I remember about him. He had an exclusive that was pretty popular at one point. I don't know what happened with the value of it. But I remember there was, it might be the exclusive where he has his helmet on or something like that. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people were really after a Tenya figure for a while. I'm trying to finish all the pops that are on the top. Oh, this feels heavy. What is this? Oh, because we have Hagrid here. This one at my local Barnes & Noble, for some reason, they just have a bunch of these. Now, there's more than one Hagrid, so not 100% sure if it is this particular one. But I know there's a Hagrid pop, though. They just have a, like, absurd number of them. Maybe it's the one of him with the cake that they have, though. I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, yeah, we got Hagrid there. I was wondering why I felt such heft there with this box. And another beloved character that I definitely could easily find a home for. Okay, next here we have Tracer, and now this box here looks like it's sun bleached, or I don't know if that's the original look of it. If anybody knows, you could tell me, but It looks kind of sun bleached to me. I don't know. It's tough to tell. That Soldier 76, I feel like he had a popular figure previously. I'm not sure if it's this one or if it was him with another design. But yeah, regardless, Tracer, of course, very popular character. Yeah, she looks pretty cool. And by the way, I realize that not everybody's a, I'm mainly an inbox collector. I do have some pops out of box, but, you know, I think for some people, they really would not care about the box condition at all with these. All right, so we have here next Katsuki, which, did I see another figure of him already? I don't think so. Yeah, but he's again from that, I guess, earlier design with this particular figure. Yeah, and he's not in the action pose there, really. Okay. So good number of My Hero Academia figures here. I guess good number of anime so far. Oh, I do like the look of this one. I'm not sure how to say this character's name. Is it Zaraya? Maybe? But I do like her look. Pretty cool design. Yeah, she actually reminds me of another character. If you've seen Arcane, you know who I'm referring to there. But yeah, she looks pretty cool. Yeah, do like her look, definitely. Some good character designs with Overwatch. I guess that's, you know, a big part of the success with that series. Now I'm feeling a box that feels small. Oh, this is a Overwatch figure, Lucio. Cute but deadly. Okay, I've seen these around. I don't think I have any cute but deadly figures in my personal collection. But that's a cool looking one there. So I didn't realize there was going to be anything in here besides Funko products, but that's all good though. I'm going to slide this back a little bit, but still only going to be able to fit so much in a frame at a time. Okay. Next here, we got Widowmaker from Overwatch. Again, another pretty cool one. Okay. Next, let's see. Oh, this is cute but deadly as well, I guess. Yeah, cute but deadly. Orisa. This is the one that's designed like kind of tough to see the character all at once, but designed kind of like a Minotaur. I don't think this character was on the original roster. Yeah. Okay, so another cute but deadly. Like I said, I had no idea those were going to be in here. Okay. Oh, this one's pretty cool. So that's that character Zaraya again. Her cute but deadly figure. Winter Wonderland. I was trying to get a better look at it. Pretty cool look. All right. Okay, we're getting back to a pop. Yeah, this is a Loot Crate exclusive Widowmaker. I haven't seen a Loot Crate exclusive in a long time. That company actually stuck around longer than I expected it to. I thought it was actually dead before it was really dead. I was never the biggest fan of Loot Crate personally. Got something else here that feels heavy. So what is? Oh, that's because it's Winston from Overwatch. He has a pretty cool design. I think this is the first box I've seen that actually has a ding on it, but it's not too bad there. And this is a pop as well, that if somebody's a big fan of the character, I mean, I think it'd be nice to actually have this one out of box to see all the detail with him. Okay. And y'all, I'm not counting. I mean, I'm just keeping it moving. I don't even know how many pops we're at right now. Maybe I'll do a count after I'm done, you know, getting through all the figures. I'll see how many we actually ended up with. Okay, so we have here the Batman the Animated Series, Harley Quinn. Of course, another one I already have for my collection. At least I assume that I would have this one here. I still want to get Clayface from Batman the Animated Series. If that happened to be in here, I would be so happy. But I don't know, kind of doubt that. Oh, this looks nice too. Sombra, Hot Topic exclusive. That's a very cool looking figure. And I'm not taking anything out of the box because, I mean, for one thing, I'm not keeping these. Like, so far, I don't think there's anything I really need to keep in my collection. So, you know, these are going to other individuals, so that's why I'm not taking them out. But also because of time, this is already going to be a long video. Okay. Let's keep it moving here. So we got the original Sombra. At least assume this. Yeah, the original Sombra there. So same mold. You know, this one just has different design to it, of course. I mean, in terms of the coloring and everything, and no translucency with the common. All right, then we got here Torbjorn. I guess Torbjorn, the guy with the little turret there. I do like the look of him. Hanzo. I wonder if we're about to come across Hanzo. We'll see here in a moment. So yeah, we're definitely getting into a lot more Overwatch now. Well, feels like we got another big one here. What's this? Oh, we got Roadhog. Okay, definitely got to clean this one up when I get the chance. But yeah, we got Roadhog there. He has a pretty cool design as well. So I'm assuming that Junkrat must be in here too. Okay. And I'm going to have to actually sit him on the floor right now. I don't want him to fall over somewhere. Okay. Another big one here. So this is the glow-in-the-dark Reinhardt. This is a fall convention exclusive from 2018. Not really sure how popular this one was. Ooh, some damage to that figure. So yeah, this will be one, you know, that will definitely have to come out of the box. I don't even think anybody would want to keep that in the box like that. But yeah, like I said, I think I've only seen 2 so far with damage to them. Okay. I'm trying to clear out a corner of the box here because I think out of the corner of my eye, it looks like this is the last one in that corner. So this is the Best Buy exclusive Reinhardt. Another one I'm definitely going to have to clean up there. And this is another one, I don't know, might be better for somebody just to take that out of the box. But again, like I said, I'm not going to give anybody anything that's dirtied up. I'll make sure I do a quick cleaning on these before I pass anything along. Okay, oh, so we're back to Mass Effect and Andromeda. We have here Jaal, I guess is how you say the name. And it's got some type of alien weapon going on there because, of course, he's very alien looking. I know nothing about that particular game. I feel like that's the one, though, that there was some controversy around it, I guess, with the graphics, some graphical issues or whatever. We have here Farah from Overwatch. Okay. I wonder if her Cute But Deadly is in here somewhere. Wrecking Ball, I kind of wonder if he's in here somewhere, but his box, I think, would be a large one. I think we're almost there, people. I think we're getting down to it. So we have here the blue box Boba Fett, which, did they... I feel like some of the blue box figures that they put them out again. So it says Series 2. It looks like an older pop, but I don't know if it actually is an original or if this one was, like I said, put out again. Trying to find a date. Am I just looking past it? I don't know. Maybe somebody's seeing it and just screaming it at the screen, but I can't hear you, unfortunately. I'm not seeing a year myself. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. 2011. I definitely want to scan this one and see what's going on with it. But yeah, blue box Boba Fett there. Okay. Got another small box here. Also, yeah, the pocket pop here of Izuka. Forgive me if I mispronounce the name. It's been a while since I've even heard the name said. Okay. But yeah, that's him with that full mask on there. Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna try to get them to move down. I see at the corner of my eye 2 more pocket pops. So let's see these. Yeah, also My Hero Academia. So we have there the GameStop exclusive Bakugo. And we have All Might as well. Good to see All Might. I do like that character. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. Next up here, back to Fairy Tail, we have here an FYE exclusive, and this is a Flocked Happy. A Flocked Happy figure. If somebody doesn't know Fairy Tail, but they just like cute figures in general, then they might actually appreciate any figure of Happy, because that is a cute character. Okay, next up. So, Big Hero 6. We haven't seen Big Hero 6. There's another one, Second and Charles sticker going on there. I think the box is a little crumpled, and I think this one, this one is kind of sun bleached as well. Well, it's got stickers all over it, so I don't know. Might be better just to go ahead and take this out of the box and then see if anybody is interested in that one. But yeah, I barely remember this character. Honestly, I barely remember the movie. I think I only ever saw Big Hero 6 just one time, and it was okay. I don't think I'm like as big of a fan of it as some people are. So we got here Deku, and yeah, one from the original set apparently here. I didn't look at the year on this one. Is it here? Okay, maybe I'm overlooking it right now, but yeah, regardless, here we got this Deku figure, which did we end up with that full original set? No, we didn't see All Might. We only saw the pocket pop of All Might. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if you know, the individuals are actually holding on to, the seller is holding on to All Might. Next here we have Shell from Portal 2. I loved Portal 2. That was such a good game. I love the story, the voice acting, the gameplay, obviously. Oh, and they actually have the heart box there. I forgot what it was actually called, but that was a very memorable part of the game, just in terms of the gameplay and hesitating to actually get rid of the cube there. Yeah, it might have been called something cube. I can't remember. If anybody knows, please say it in the comments. But yeah, just in terms of gameplay and story, like I said, this is such a great game, and this is a keeper. Okay, I'm keeping this one because this brings back good memories of actually playing that game. So this will be a keeper for me. And I know some people might look at this like, all these pops, you're only keeping that one. But again, you all, the value is here, and I get to spread some smiles to other individuals that will appreciate these figures. So I still say definitely worth it. Gajeel, I guess is how you say the name here, another fairy tale character. So I know we have that Panther Lily already. I don't think we got that Frosh. I don't think I saw Zaref there either. We'll see if we come across them with the last few here, because I think we are down to the last few. Let's see though. All right, so we have another May here from Overwatch, and I guess this is her original design. Seems like it. No sticker on it, nothing saying it's exclusive. Okay. All right. Ooh, we got Endeavor there, GameStop exclusive, and I would imagine this one has like no value to it. I feel like I've seen this pop just so many times. And I could be wrong, who knows, but I just feel like I've seen this pop around a lot, and I think it was pretty readily available, you know, for anybody that was interested in it. All right. Oh, there we go. But this, okay, I said we got All Might, but yes, the Weekend All Might. Which they actually did more than one version of the Weekend All Might. There was one of him with there was a con exclusive where I think he had a shopping bag or something like that. So I know they've done at least one other version of him. Even with the All Might being Weekend here, he still has a little heft to him as a figure. And I actually do like his look. I mean, I like All Might regardless of what form he happens to be in. Okay. All right, next up here, and we got another Harley Quinn. This is Harley Quinn with Mallet, and this might have been the second or third pop that I ever bought. I like that they have some of the older DC figures back there too. Yeah, I know I got Harley Quinn with the pop gun there as well. Actually, now I can't remember which one of these two I got early on, but I do have both of those in my collection, of course. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. All right, next up here, another fairy tale one. We have Lucy here. Okay. And we got that Happy figure. I can't remember if we got that Natsu. I don't think so, though. All right, I think we're down to the last two, folks. Oh, we have Deku and Onesie. This was a GameStop exclusive. Again, pretty readily available for anybody that was interested in this figure. Okay. And I think I'm going to look back now to be sure. We're down to the last one. And what do we have here? We have Shota Aizawa. I think is how you say the name. I do like this character. Very chill guy from My Hero Academia. So not a bad one at all to end on there. So yeah, I'm going to actually take my time. I'm going to go through and count and see what all we have here. With value, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we'll be able to work that out or not, but I'm going to check and see. And I, of course, will give you the figures at least for how many pops that we have here. Now, for you all, it's just been a second, but in between the edits here, I did do some counting. So I did end up with 53 Funko Pops, 3 Pocket Pops, and 3 cute but deadly figures. If you think I counted on anything, of course you could point that out, but that's what I got when I ran back through them. The Boba Fett figure that I was curious about, that one is trending at $24. Like I said, I think that one had been re-released, and then of course there's many different versions of Boba Fett now. All Might Weekend, that one is trending at $27. Deku and Onesie is trending at $22. The Shell figure that I'm keeping from Portal 2, that's trending at $23. And I just looked at a couple of figures, you know, with their pricing, and, you know, off of just 4 pops, basically, I already got more back than what I spent on this box. So it was definitely worth it to go for this. And I'm not going to try to get the total value because I mean, there's some issues with that. For one thing, the Funko app is not super reliable with that. I was trying to check out some of the Overwatch figures, and it seems to be confusing the common figures with what are apparently some rare exclusives that are out there. Because like the May here, for example, it would had that trending at over $100, and that's not right. Because I did double check, with like eBay, and no, that is not that pop. So maybe it's confusing it with the variant there or something. So, and I use the Funko app. I know it has that issue. I've seen that issue before with it, but I still stick with it because that's where I had the majority of my collection stored. And I really don't stress over value so much. That's not really the main reason why I collect. But yeah, I'm just pointing that out though, because if I were to try to get the full value of these, I couldn't really go with the Funko app. I would have to use some other apps or whatever. I just don't even think it would be worth it. And then also, I do have to consider damage here with a couple of the figures, and like I said, some of the boxes to me look like they might be sun bleached, like that Tracer figure, so I'd have to consider that in as well. So I don't think there's really a way to get like a full accurate value of everything here. But again, that wasn't the main focus. I wanted to have figures on hand to be able to do giveaways and to hook up some people, and that's really what this was about. It doesn't matter to me that I'm only keeping one of the figures. I still think this is gonna bring some smiles to some different people that I look out for. So that's what I'm all about here with this particular haul. But let me know what you think about the figures here. If you think I missed any gems in this haul, point them out for me, and I'll do my checking on my own to see what that value looks like with those. But yeah, as far as my own collection, like I said, just that one figure that does bring back some memories. Oh, and in between the edit, I also did check up the name of that box there because it was going to drive me crazy. That is the Companion Cube. So the Companion Cube from Portal 2. Brilliant game design. If you've never played Portal 2, I think it's totally worth checking out. Yeah, that was an amazing moment within the game. But yeah, let me know what you think about this haul, what you think about these figures here, and let me know if you've had any luck with the haul like this. Of course, there's a lot of anime here, but if you've been collecting Funko for a while, mystery box, 9 times out of 10, there's gonna be some anime in the mix. That's just the way it goes with collecting Funko. But again, looking forward to reading your thoughts on this haul. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.